你好，我的朋友们. Hello, my friends. I'm Adam. This is Language Arts with Adam, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're on to season one, episode six, and things are slowly coming along. I was studying the ones that we talked about yesterday, earlier today, and on occasion it's a little bit difficult to remember some of these. I actually went and modified some of my notes, some of my little hints and stuff there, and I will be including that at the end of the month with all of the stack, the Anki deck that I will be making available for everyone, all of you to check out as well so you can study with it. But in any case, it's not a huge change. And for you as well, if you're studying with this and you think that you'd like to change a character or change a story, please do it. Let me know in the comments too. What did you end up doing? Maybe it's something that would work better for me too. Who knows? But it's really important to make all of these situations work for you so you can remember them. So last time we were walking down that path in front of the trees, and today we're going to be going into the room in that building at the end of that street to the left of the trees there. And we have a whole bunch of stuff happening in this building. As you remember last time, we talked about Run, the character for person. And this one, especially the compound of that character that is, like I said, leaning up against the wall, is one that we're going to talk about even more today. We have some characters including that. Actually, we'll have characters including compound characters made up of other ones we've already talked about, which makes it a lot easier to learn, hopefully. So first of all, number 13 here. In number 13, we see the banana safe. This is just a crazy thing. I was thinking like banana phone kind of thing. But banana safeguard watches as first Donkey Kong swung in like Tarzan and stole some of the bananas from the safe. And that Deadpool person, he also steals some. So this one was really hard to try to put a sentence together, and I tried my best, and hopefully it's okay for you guys as well. But you see here we have Donkey Kong, so we know it's first tone. Tarzan, so we know the word in red there is the pronunciation ta, and the person, and also is, as you can see from the character, it's the compound. The compound, the first one is person, followed by also, which we learned in a few slides ago in the one with the Moogle. And then, of course, in orange, the meaning he. And you're going to hear this and use this so much in Chinese. So it's really great to learn this. It's very, very useful. And so that's just an example of how we're going back to use some of these compounds to make new words. And that's why it's really good to try to study as much as you can building up to it. Remember, it's not like just something that suddenly you can speak Chinese, suddenly you can do all this. No language is like that. It's always like one step at a time. And we're taking these steps, and hopefully with these steps we can build a good vocabulary here. Okay, so on to number 14 here. The next one here, Li, is a really important character. So my story is Lilakuma leaped back in an arc in surprise when he notices that the power level of the angry guard exceeds 9,000 as he goes to recover the stolen bananas. Now I'm using a Dragon Ball Z reference here. It really helps stick in my head because of the "it's over 9,000" meme.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
And, here we have the pronunciation, Li. It's Lilakuma, so we know it's the fourth tone, so Li. And in an arc, this is again a character hint, hopefully to try to help you remember what the character looks like. And you really should try to remember, of course, all characters are important, but this one is in so many other characters as a compound. So it's really great to know this one. And the meaning, of course, is power. I use it here like the Dragon Ball Z power, but it can also be used to talk about electricity, about like physical power, all kinds of things. So this is a very, very important one to remember. Number 15. Now, I use Deadpool for just the person character. And there's also a character for woman, and I'm going to use Uma Thurman from Kill Bill just because, for me, I don't know why, she's kind of memorable. I can picture her in my head. But Uma Thurman sits on the desk with her legs crossed and asks the Banana Safe teller, "What do you mean you're not accepting any new woman as indoor banana safeguards? It's pouring rain out, and I don't want to get wet with all the smelly moogles that smell like wet dog. You just made my list after Bill." That's a very, very long one there. Again, I was trying my best to try to find something that, sounds like something she would say, so that I can kind of put her in this situation to make it memorable. And also you see like legs crossed, you see like the character itself kind of looks like a woman like this with her legs crossed in a way. And then we have new with the pronunciation. And one thing you'll notice at the end of the sentence is I wrote new, and it's not just new, but it's new. It's a very strange, like your lips kind of protrude quite a bit. And these kinds of characters, these kinds of sounds rather, usually have these double dots over top of the letter there. And I found out a while back that if you want to type this on the computer, you have to actually type NV to get this U sound. So we know that we have like the moogles there, so it's the third tone, and we have the sound, and we know that because we have that U, and also I'm going to use rain to signify when there's this kind of sound. And I'll talk about these kinds of sounds a little bit later. But this is something that you'll see. I'll try to include rain in whatever situation there is to try to help you and help myself remember these. So once again, it's new. And then last one here is, again, it's kind of a copy in a way of number 13. And instead this time, we're going to replace the person, the Ren character, with the new character there. So the banana safe teller watches Uma as she storms out, and she also kicks the Tarzan impersonators Donkey Kong and Deadpool in the face on her way out. And I'm just picturing her. I have like a little picture I made here as well of her doing this mad kick, kicking these guys in the face. But here it's the same pronunciation and same tone. We have Donkey Kong first. We know that's the first tone. And it's the same, but it's a different character. So you need to remember that if you're talking about he, then you have to use the first ta with the person character, the run at the start. And if you're saying she, then you have to remember it's ta, but the writing is going to be different. It's going to be with the new character at the front of the also. So again, she also. She, the character for woman, plus also there. So as you can see here, as we go on, we're going to be building more and more on these characters, and many of the characters we're going to cover in the next however long we're doing this are going to be made up of these. So it's great to remember them, come up with some characters that you can associate with them, like Uma Thurman for female, for woman, and Deadpool for male, and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully this should help you. It's helping me a lot, and let's see what happens. Hopefully it is very effective and helps us remember. All right, that's all for today. I hope that you had fun with this as much as I did. This is actually quite a bit of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. I look forward to, in the future, being able to speak Chinese and know how to read all of these really interesting characters. Well, hopefully everyone stays safe, stay healthy. Once again, I'm Adam. This is Language Arts with Adam, and remember, learn smarter, not harder. Bye-bye.